What's good, everybody? ASAP here, and the character trailer for Mai has dropped. They dropped the character guide. My bad. They dropped the character guide, and it has everything we need to know about Mai and more. So I'm about to give y'all a little breakdown of each, individual thing they showed. I'll have the chapters down below. You can skip through and go through there. I want you to comment down below what you think. Like and subscribe. That really helps the channel out. And we ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get right into it. First up is her fan tossed. We don't know which version we're gonna get, but the main thing I want to point out is if we just toss it regular, projectiles can go through it and the opponent can just smack it away with a normal attack. So it's gonna lose fireball walls or wars if we're just hitting it. But if we charge it, you can't smack it away. It goes through projectiles, and if they block it, it comes back and hit the opponent. So that means we can play a little mind games with our fireballs. I don't know if the opponent would be able to tell how it is, but we can do some mind games with it, which allows us more tricky options. So 9 times out of 10, we're going to be holding it and drive rushing behind it. And also the good thing about it is if we press forward button, I don't know if it's forward special or forward button with it, you can throw 4 more fans behind it. So her fan toss fireball game is looking really good once we hold the button down. It's looking really good. Okay, in the first special we have her tail whip. I'm not going to try to pronounce these names, so bear with me. Her tail whip looks really good. At first, I thought it was just going to destroy projectiles like it did in the older games, but it's looking like it's going to be a really good poking tool. So at mid-range, you will want to throw this move out for pokes. I don't know what it's going to look like on punish counter and stuff like that, but it's looking like a really good poke special. And for us, that's our back special, so that's going to be good for us. And then also it's looking like it'll be also a combo tool, the heavy and OD versions. The heavy version, you can block it, well, you can crouch it and just whiff completely. So we need to be careful of that. But other than that, the heavy and OD version, it's looking like we just gonna combo straight into it. So this move looks like it's gonna be pretty good. A lot better than what I thought it was. So for her elbow rush in the video, they showed her light, medium, and heavy versions. The heavy version goes full screen and the light and medium, different distances. But in the video they showed on block, if it's not used correctly, it is very punishable, which makes sense. You are going kind of full screen with it. So the only thing is, I don't know if we use it, like space it correctly, is it plus on block? That's something we'll have to lab when we get her. But the main thing she's saying is we got to use it in combos. As for the OD version, it looks like it goes pretty high up. Pretty nice air combo. You'll probably get your standard corner carry. I'm pretty sure her auto 3 will be her nice corner carry if we decide to not spend the super. For her DP, we're just going to call it a DP. I'm not going to pronounce that. It's just your standard DP. It's like a flash kick. Heavy and medium version goes a little further out. Light version goes more straightforward up. And the main thing we want to point out is it is OD on startup. So the OD version, we can let rip. We see green, we OD in between. She has a good dragon punch, and that's going to make things a whole lot easier for us modern players. Next up, we have our dive kick. It's really a tackle, but we'll call it a dive kick. Now, like all other dive kick, is spaced correctly. I'm pretty sure they can't punish it. I don't know if it'll be plus though, but like all other dive kick, I would assume it'll be plus on block if we space it correctly. Now the main thing about her dive kick is it looks like anytime you hit the OD version of it, you can get a combo after it. Or you could just decide to cash out and go straight into her level 2. They say the level 2 got good damage, but it's up to you. Spend it how you want to spend it, but it looks like if you're good at hit confirming the OD version of the tackle or dive kick, you can get a combo off of it. For her level 1, they showed off it is invincible on startup and it can be used as an anti-air. So her level 1 is looking pretty good. It's almost like a level 3 at this point. It's invincible startup, anti-air, and it gives her 5 stocks of her fire flame, which means all her moves will be enhanced until you restock with another level 1. which means we're gonna have to choose and decide, do we want to get flame stocks and get more utility, enhanced moves, or do we want to save our super and just hold it for the level 3? Either way, it is up to you, and the fire stocks do not carry over to the next round. So once you use that super, use the fire stocks or you lose it. But this is a nice, interesting mechanic they got for it. It buffs the super, buffs everything, all her specials, everything is buffed. So keep that in mind when you use this super. All right, next is the level 2, and again, it's invincible. It looks like it's a variety of uses for invincible charging. It's kind of weird. We don't know the full invincibility frame, but it's looking like it's invincible charging. Maybe I don't know if it's invincible on startup, but it looked like it might be invincible charging. That's what I'm thinking. We'll have to lab that and find out. But again, level 2, invincible on charging, so you could probably go through projectiles, get a call out if you see it, and also you can do it in the air. So her level 2 is very utility. You can use it almost anywhere. If you want to spend a level 2 and almost any combo, you can probably do that. So this level 2 looks pretty good. As for the level 3, it is standard across the board, invincible on startup, and there's really nothing unique about it. It's just my level 3. I can't really add much more depth to this. So with that being said, like, subscribe, comment, and we are out.